Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, good morning and thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I am in Surfside Beach. I am at Beach Beads. I've been so excited to come here. Hi Cindy, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All right, Cindy, we got a lot of stuff behind us, but tell me a little bit about how you got to be here at Beach Beads.
I found out the store was closing and I came down with a gift certificate that my husband gave me for Christmas. And all of a sudden I just said, have you ever thought about selling it instead of closing it? And 1 month later I owned the store.
Serendipitous.
It was, it happened, everything fell in together and we've enjoyed it. We're working together now instead of apart. My husband and I own the store and run it. Just the two of us, so please be patient. And we've enjoyed having time together. It's just been so great. And the people in Surfside are amazing. They've been so good to us. And the locals too. We have a group that comes in and be here in just a little while, and they call it beading therapy. And so we're providing things to the community. I like to work with children and help children learn the trade. So I like to be a part of the community. I was in scouting 20 some years and have always tried to give back to the community. So I feel like this is a way that I can and give kids something to do besides working their phones.
That's true. That's
and
true.
It can be a trade. I mean, my daughters did it in college and earned money. So it's something to fall back on too.
Well, let's talk about what all you guys offer here. Not only do you have all these beads where you can make your own stuff, you have kits, you have classes. Give me the whole rundown.
Oh my goodness, we do make and take, which is the most popular in the summer. It's where you can come in and pick out your beads, and then you get a kit and sit down at the table. We walk you through putting it together, and I put the clasp on for no charge.
There's just something about being able to make your own jewelry that makes it so much more special, and then you have that memory too of your vacation or just a time in your life.
It's something you can take back with you, and I have people that come back every year. Kids grew up coming here because it's been here about 20 years, so every year they come and make their own piece of jewelry to take home and remember their trip to Myrtle Beach.
Now, if you're not one of those people that's too great with their hands, you have some already made gorgeous pieces by artists.
Yes.
Lots of different artists
Yes,
here.
I have, including myself, there are 5 of us that make jewelry and sell it here in the store. So you get an original piece of jewelry, handmade, and nobody else will have it. It'll be very unique, and only you will have a piece of your trip as well. Or you can be a local and enjoy the jewelry that we sell around Christmas. We love to have people come in and want that unique and different piece of jewelry to have for someone they love. So sometimes we have guys that come in and they're awkward and they don't know what to do, but they know they want something unique and special and different for their wives for Christmas.
So if somebody is interested in coming in, shopping with you guys, or taking a class, where can they find out more information?
Our website is SC, like in South Carolina, beachbeads.com is our website. We can't sell 4,000 different kinds of beads there, but I do have some of my findings, my wire that we make jewelry with, I sell on there. My classes are listed there, so you can look at the classes and see what the cost and how long they are. I have a great time with that. I love teaching and I love working with people and just seeing the experience. They come in and go, I've never done this before, and then suddenly, oh, this is beautiful, look what I did. Create and inspire. That is what we love to do here. Create and inspire people to go on and make more, and even be creative on your vacation to make something for yourself and to remember the store by and their trip.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Beach Audiology Hearing and Balance Center. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I'm just having some fun today at Beach Audiology. I'm joined by Dr. Wiggin. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Let's just get right into it. I want you to tell me where you started and how you got to be here in Myrtle Beach and a little bit about what you do.
So I'm an audiologist and I opened this practice about 2.5 years ago. I've been in the state. I came down here. I'm a northerner, but I've been down here about 10 years. I have my own hearing loss. I was originally in transportation. I was with FedEx for years. And I started losing my hearing in my late teens, early 20s. And it really took me on a journey of trying to see basically what kind of impact I can have to help people that do have a significant hearing loss, that have had this, loss of quality of life due to their hearing loss. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go back to school, I'm gonna get my doctorate, I'm gonna pursue this field, and here I am. So I came down here, like I said, about 10 years ago. I was clinical director at the University of South Carolina, and decided to open this practice about 2.5 years ago.
That's honestly a very interesting story, and we're happy to have you here. How do you think that helps you with your patients and the people you see every day?
It does give a perspective. I never assume to know their path or to walk in their shoes, but it does help to say, look, you're not alone. These are true challenges. You are having issues socially. You are becoming a little reclusive. Your hearing loss is having these effects in your life, and I understand that. I want to help them understand that, and from a personal perspective.
I love it. Okay, if somebody's watching right now and they're experiencing some of those life challenges, how can you help and where do they begin?
Well, it begins with being diagnosed. Our website, we are at beachaudiology.com. You can schedule an appointment there. You can contact us on the website. We'd love to have that, at least start that conversation with you. Our phone number, 843-438-0283. You can also reach us that way. We just want to have the opportunity to help you start that journey, to help you start looking and finding a solution.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm joined by Dr. Anthony Thompson. How are you doing?
Doing quite well, Katie, and yourself?
I'm doing wonderful.
Our goal is, first of all, we got the name came from Ephesians, 2nd chapter.
And this is a group of a lot of different people in Charleston, leaders in Charleston.
Yes.
Tell me about your board.
Yes, well, my board consists, very diverse board. Has to be. We have young people, white, black, Latino, and everybody's denomination is completely different.
Yeah.
Catholics, Reformed Episcopalians, Baptists. And so it's very diverse for a purpose, because, we're trying to promote what Christ already did. More or less promote, we're trying to perpetuate what he already did. And that is by the grace of God to encourage people through acts of forgiveness, repentance, and reconciliation, to destroy those barriers that divide us, that hostility that divide us. Like I said, that can be a number of things, and it's not just for one particular thing, but it can be a number of things, so that we can come together as one family, the way it was intended to be. And so that's where we start.
And you were able to do this on a really big scale.
Yeah.
Whenever you had that event.
Yeah, when we had the event, that took a lot of work.
I'm sure. Lots of planning.
Yeah. Even getting the organization together just to come as one. We didn't just do it right away. When I came back, this incident with George Floyd occurred. But to our surprise, the people in Charleston protested. It's like, wow, they really they tore downtown up. They're mostly young people. And so we were shocked, we were surprised. And so there's a pastor named Reverend Zalik, who's the senior pastor at St. Michael's. And he and I have been doing some Lent season services together with other churches. So he called me up and said, we need to do something to try to, put some damper on what happened last night and let people know, we're one.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
All right, guys, we have quite a treat today. I'm at R&R Dance Studio, and I'm joined by Ro. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so excited. We're going to be doing some Latin dance today. What are we trying?
We're gonna do bachata.
All right, here it is, folks.
Okay. So, what we're gonna learn today is that we are actually gonna learn bachata. So I'm gonna teach you how to dance this lovely dance called bachata. It's very user-friendly because of the fact that it is more on the slow side. Salsa is very fast, and so you do a lot of footwork whenever you're doing salsa, right? So we've grown, and this area really loves bachata because it's very user-friendly in the beginning. You can kind of grow it up and level it up to be almost as difficult as you want it to be.
Love
but
that. Like
just
Shag.
yes, just like Shag. But
funky
just
with it.
like in the beginning, it's just so easy, and it'll be very, very easy going, so you don't have to stress out about
Okay,
anything.
we're easing in the
Yes,
cable.
yes, absolutely. So here's how we're gonna do this. So it is going to be a 3 steps and tap, okay? We're doing a partner dance, okay? This is something that they did in the Dominican Republic. That's where it comes from,
Okay.
So it's more of like, when you hear traditional bachata, it's gonna be a little bit more islandy and stuff like that, and fast and everything else, okay? But
Lovely.
what we're gonna do is that they've remixed a lot of these different songs and everything, so you have now English versions of bachata music, which
Okay.
is a lot of fun, okay?
Okay.
So the step is gonna go, you're gonna mirror me, yeah? We're gonna go 3 steps and a tap this way, 3 steps and a tap this way, ready?
Okay.
And go. 1, 2, 3, and tap, back 5, 6, 7, and tap, and a 1, 2, 3, and tap, and 5, 6, 7, and tap. That's it.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. Nice and easy, right?
Okay.
So now we can relax. There we go. We go 1, 2, 3, and tap, and 5, 6, 7, and tap, and 1, 2, 3, and tap, and 5, 6, 7, and tap. Now, as long as you remember your footwork, I can pretty much put you wherever I need to put you, okay? So one of your jobs as a follow is to just remember and make sure that you have your footwork down, okay?
Okay.
Now this is going to be a job and skill and goal for everybody, is to really hone in on their footwork. That's the foundation, that's the core, and that's really what you want to remember, because turning and moving and everything else becomes a lot easier once you know your steps,
Yeah, okay.
Because now I know what foot you're supposed to be on due to that tap. So the tap, whenever we tap, is very important because that's our available foot to go with next, right?
Okay,
Okay?
gotcha.
So when we go forward and back, we're gonna go forward and back. So that means that you're gonna start back on your right foot.
Okay.
It's still the same thing, but you're not gonna come together. You're literally gonna walk back and tap, and then walk forward and tap.
Is it always like 3?
Yes, 2, 3, and tap.
Okay,
One,
but
two,
I'm assuming it
3,
matters
and tap.
which foot you step back and forward with.
So it doesn't, as long as you're tapped and we're both on the correct foot to go forward or back, that's all that
All
matters.
right, word.
Sound good?
All right.
Let's do it. Ready? 5, 6, 7.
Are we
Here
going
go.
back?
And a 1.
Okay, no, we're going to
2,
the side.
3,
Okay.
and tap. 5, 6, 7, and go. 1, 2, 3, and tap.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, and tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap. 5, 6, 7, and tap. 1, 2,
So you
3,
can kinda
and tap.
lead.
Yes,
Okay, that
yes,
makes
yes.
sense. So-
Turning for Latin is going to be very different than turning yourself as a ballerina.
Okay.
When we turn in Latin, we make sure that when you lock this in, everything stays in this little 90-degree form, right? It only goes here, okay? It doesn't push up, okay? Does that make sense?
Okay.
So I will kind of lead through this. I want natural weight of your hand, and you're gonna hook in, so that way now I have control, okay? So now when I turn you, I can actually turn you, yeah.
Okay.
So you're still allowing me to lead the turn. Now, when we do this, there's going to be a prep before the turn.
Okay, yeah, how do you get into
So when
that?
I prep, I'll prep, we'll tap, nothing happens until you feel the go. Go, turn, and
tap.
tap.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
girl,
sense.
nice job. And a 1, 2, 3, tap, go 5, 6, 7. Yes.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.